Hi everyone, welcome to my third Floss Tube. Hi, you'll hear my Sheba in the background. She's like, what are you doing, Mom? But anyway, just ignore her for a second. She'll calm down. So I just want to catch you up on what's going on in my stitchy world. And then I also will probably end up showing you maybe a quilt that I got done this last week too. It was super fun. If you follow me on Instagram, which is Laura, LORAB 3677 on Instagram, I posted a picture of my 2021 temperature quilt, which turned out super cool and I really like it. And then my husband gave me a quilting kit for Christmas, which was called Autumn Acres. It's by Riley Blake, and I finished it up today. Super excited about it too, because it's so cute. It's like Halloween themed fabric. It's the Old Maid, and it's an MADE, and it's super cute. But anyway, on to the stitching. I have done a lot since the last Floss Tube. I'm gonna try to be more consistent with when I do my Floss Tubes. I really feel like I can probably get in the habit of every other Tuesday night, and we'll go from there. So first, I don't remember, and if I did, I am so sorry, but I caught up with the Laurie Holt stitch cards. So I have all of those done except for the set that was just released. I think that was set, what is that? Set K, which was just released in late December. And they're on my stitchy to-do list for this month. So just to show you some of those, I don't have the cow because Callie's working on it. But here's the piggy. I feel like I have shown you these maybe. Whoops. Well, you get to see them again. And the horse. You'll get to see that I still haven't fully finished them. And the it's the sheep. The sheep. And then I did the little schoolhouse. Super cute. And the little globe. Again, super cute. And the apple. I think these were the set before last. So that would have been, what was it, J, I guess? Is that right? Yeah. Alphabet backwards. Yikes! My chair is so squeaky. Can you hear it squeaking? I can hear it squeaking. It's driving me crazy. And the telephone was also from set J. And then the little doll, which was super cute. So all of those are Laurie Holt stitch cards. I have a subscription with Fat Quarter Shop. So I get those once a quarter. I think it's like $10. It might be $14 for the subscription service. And then they just send you an invoice and you pay it. And they send out your stitchy cards. Yay! So that's that. And then I know I showed you the MG logo finished. I think that's it. I started a lot of things. I am going to, and I just put this together today. Very excited. So Christmas, I got a gift card to Michael's, and I went in there thinking that maybe I would get some floss, or I don't know. I can find all kinds of things at Michael's to purchase. So I was just gonna go in there and browse, but I found the Anchor embroidery floss spools. And I've been looking for them. I know that some Joann's carries them. Ours does not. So that was kind of a bummer because I'd been in there a few times looking, and they didn't have them. And so I was in Michael's and I was like, wait a minute, what is this huge display of Anchor floss? So I got a few spools. That's what we'll say. I got a few spools. I think I ended up getting maybe 20 spools. I would say something like that, 20 different colors. And I tried to be smart in the colors that I bought. So I'm going to do 14 count Aida tea and coffee dyed. This was actually white when I got it, and I dyed it in strong tea, which for me, the strong tea, I used 3 of the small tea bags in 3 cups of water. And then I did an espresso coffee and poured that in with it as well and put the whole cloth in there. And I think I left it for about 30 seconds maybe. It really like stains it pretty quickly or dyes it pretty quickly. So yeah, super easy. And this is kind of it's a stiffer cloth than some of the others that I use, but it was super cheap on Amazon, and I was like, I'll try it. Because I wanted to play with the tea and coffee dyeing, and I didn't want to spend a ton of money on cloth and then, ruin it. That would suck. So 14 count Ada, tea and coffee dyed, anchor floss, and then I'm going to do set K of the stitch cards, and those include a little airplane, a little boat, a little car, and a little train. So I'll do those, and then the anchor flosses that I'm using, I tried to be smart with the colors that I got. So I needed a green, a blue, and a red, and a gray. So I'm using 204, 147, 164, and 235 for that one. Oh, you can't. Here, let's do this. Okay, so that's what I'm using for the little airplane, and I think that will look really good. And then along with that in the set, there's a light blue that you need for the sailboat and the train. And I'm going to use 168 in the anchor floss. And then for the little tires, I'm just going to use 236, which is kind of it's black, basically. It's not black, but it's a really dark charcoal gray. So that's what I'm going to do. And I've been looking, if anyone has one, I have been looking for the Anchor Floss inventory sheet that has their, like the anchor color names on it. Because I would like to try to do like an inventory tracker for my Anchor Floss, like I do for my DMC. So if you have one, if you could leave a comment below and give me a little linky link, that would be awesome. Because I haven't been able to find one. So that's one of my, this is going to be one of my starts. In fact, I'll probably start it tonight. I'm going to start those tonight after I get done with this. Because last night I had my first finish of 2022. And I am doing the Prairie Schooler Santas. Here's my project bag. And I am using a Dirty Linen 14 count Ada right now. I'll be switching to something different when I run out of that. In fact, I think I'm going to start trying to use 16 or 18 count Ada, just because I just want to kind of progress as a stitcher a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. And then this, oops. Okay. I did the 1985 Prairie Schooler Santa. This is the annual Santas. You can still find these patterns if you're savvy. I've been finding some patterns on eBay and getting them and I've seen the patterns on eBay, and I've also seen a few of them on Etsy. So even if you can't find them in the shops anymore, or you don't want to buy the books to get all of them, you can still find the individual patterns here and there, and you just have to keep looking for them. And then my next one that I'm going to do this month is the 2020 Santa. So I'll be starting him. I think I have him down to start in like a couple weeks. I'll have to refer to my planner. Get to use my planner now. It's 2022. Exciting. Okay, my other start, which I started in December, and I think I started talking about this. I was going to do the Prim Stitch series. I did the border, got the border done in December. I had a week off of work between Christmas and New Year's because I work for the University of Missouri and we have winter break, and it was extremely exciting. So I got a week off, And so I stitched and sewed a lot that week, and I feel so just refreshed as a person. I really needed that break, and I needed that downtime and that craft time, I think, just for some mental health. And I feel so much better. I have such a better outlook on life at this point, so it's nice. So anyway, I finished the first of the 12 in the series of Prem. I also have the border all done, but here's the first one. Let's see if I can get that up there. Yeah, so that was patriotism, or industry and patriotism. So that's that one. And the next one I'm doing is joy and contentment. And I'm actually gonna do one of these a month in 2022. So this one I'm not planning on starting until February unless I get all of my other January planned stitches done, and then I might go ahead and start it. We'll just see. Next one is a stitch along I'm doing with Fat Quarter Shop. I'm actually doing the quilt along with it too. I'm doing the Flea Market baskets cross stitch. Let's see if I can find okay, yeah. So the Flea Market baskets stitch along, and they've divided it out into a 12-month stitch. January's stitching part is just the center. I do not know what this fabric is. It's a hand-dyed fabric. It's a 14 count Aida. I know that. I'm using Called for DMC. So there's the middle. So that's done for January. And again, if I get done with all of my other January stitches that I want to do, then I may go ahead and do the February one. Otherwise, I'll just wait till February and do the February stitch in February when it's supposed to be done. Okay, so my last work in progress. I can't believe I have 5 project bags. I mean, seriously, people, I started stitching again in July. Oh my gosh, I tracked my hours for 2021, and I looked at the total and I was like, that can't be right. I stitched, and this is just what I tracked because I wasn't really tracking. I didn't track all my hours because there were a couple times in there that I was like, I'm just stitching whatever, and I didn't like track my time. I have 340 stitching hours from July to December in 2021. That's a lot of stitching. And what's even worse is that I'm not really even like positive what all I completed. I'm gonna try to do a better job this year of just tracking my finishes and tracking my time. So that's kind of my other like organization stitchy goals for this year. But another start. It's a stitch along, and it's going on now, and it's too late to sign up, so I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to be jealous and wait to see what this happens. Stitchonomy, which is a designer out of New Zealand, they are doing a Christmas stitch along, and it started Christmas Day. They released the frame before that. Excuse me, I just had dinner. I ate way too much, so excuse me. They've released the frame for this design before that, which was like the Christmas tree stand. And then they're releasing one ornament a day, every other day for the next, well, there's 21 designs, so I guess for 42 days. So when it's done, it will look like a Christmas tree collage with like old-timey ornaments. And today's pattern was released, and I have to stitch it tonight too, and it's a little gingerbread man, and it's so super cute. So, oh, and here's another thing I was going to tell you guys. Okay, so this is like really big, right? And it would be a lot. I stitch in hand. It would be a lot to hold on to when you're stitching. So what I do is I roll it down, and I use binder clips like I would for quilting, little binder clips. and just clip it. And then I only have this, and I stitch so I have my hand on the side that's rolled, and so I kind of have a little more of a support to hold on to while I'm stitching, and then I just stitch. So that's kind of a nice little trick if you haven't figured that out for yourself. Okay, so those are all of my whips. Woo! Whip it good. That's a lot. But that's where we're at. And actually, I have one more for January that I'm going to do that I haven't kitted up yet. So, speaking of January plans, la-da-da. Oh, I'm going to take my glasses off so I can read. Or just like, I feel so old. I have an eye appointment Thursday. I'm really hoping that they like tell me something to do about my old eyesight. Because this is getting old. Anyway, okay, so for January, this is my little planner here. I was supposed to do the flea market baskets, but it's done. Yay! And Prim Stitch Series 1 of 12 was next Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and it's done. Yay! And Prairie Santa 1985 was Wednesday through Friday of this week, but again, done. So I have tonight through next Thursday night to do whatever, which is great because I started the Stitchonomy Christmas thing, and I want to do those 4 Laurie's Holt stitch cards. So I should be able to get those 4 done and keep up the Stitchonomy. And then next Thursday on the 13th, sorry, I'm like squinting because I can't see with my glasses on. Oh my gosh. On the 13th, I'm going to start the Stitching with the Housewives calendar crate. And I was going to do July, but I ordered February, and I love February so much. And so I think I'm going to have to do February so I can update my calendar crate board behind me, because I really feel like it would work for February and March. It's like roses. And I mean, it's kind of Valentine-y, but not like over the top in your face Valentine-y. So I think it would work for February and March in case I decide to wait on March for a little while. Yeah. So that's, and then on the 17th, I want to start the 2000 Prairie Schooler Santa. And that's all I have planned for January for stitching. I did that because I know I'm going to add something, and I want to make sure that I have, you know, a week or so built into my month that I can stitch something that just comes up last minute, or that I hear about, or that I find, or whatever. And okay, so the other thing, I did make myself a cute little binder cover. I did not make it big enough, but it's fine. It's really fine. It covers it. It's fine. And so you can go, you know, you can look inside and see all of the stuff. And then I put a little pocket here to put my pens in. And so it's working out really well. And I actually just leave it on my desk during the day and kind of track what I'm doing and things that I'm accomplishing. I just kind of jot it down. And then things that, you know, come up during the day that I need to do, I also jot that down. So it's working really well. Okay, so there's the finishes, my whips. Okay, the other thing that I did, because I'm crazy, I decided that I wanted to sort my DMC floss by the color card. So what I did was I purchased their photo boxes from Joann's. I love their curbside pickup, by the way. And then I numbered all my boxes. And so they're numbered in relation to the DMC floss chart. So each number is the column number that that those colors are on in the floss chart. So then I ordered it from Amazon today. I ordered the floss chart because I didn't have it. I didn't have like a physical copy. I had a digital copy that I found online for free. So I had downloaded that, but I didn't have a physical copy. So I sorted all of those, and so this was like column 1 through 16. And so I have 2 of these because this one holds 17 through 20. And then I also have my anchor floss and some. Now these, okay, I'm just going to say that these do not fit like perfect. It's kind of beveled a little bit, but it'll be all right. And then I also put like my floss biddies, my DMC stickers, and like my extra needles and my little extra needle cases, scissors, and my extra binder rings and things like that. So all of that is like organized in there now, and I'm really happy with that. The other thing I picked up was a DMC diamond. I hope I'm saying that right. White, and it's kind of like a shimmery white. I have not used it yet. I don't know what I'm going to use it on. If anyone has any ideas, comment below. Or tell me what you've used it on. Have you used it? What have you used it on? I was thinking snow, because I feel like it would look good on snow. But now I'm wondering maybe I should incorporate it in with my February calendar crate design, because I feel like there's some white in it with the roses or something that might look kind of cool to have like a little shimmer in there. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. But I wanted it because I want to use it on something. I just haven't decided what yet. That's really all I have. I look me up on Instagram. There's a picture of my Autumn Acres quilt that I got completed today. Pretty excited about it because it has a mitered corner border, which was probably the 2nd time that I've done that, and the 1st time it's been successful. So that's kind of cool. I also do some stuff with paper crafting and cricketing, and I've used my Cricut Maker for a few things, and it's been fun. So yeah, that's kind of it. Oh, I have 2 more finishes. They're behind me. And I wanted to show you this, although it's probably too late to get it now. Sorry about that. Oh. You didn't see that, right? No, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, squeaky, squeaky chair. So I did Snow Delivery by Stitching with the Housewives. And I also did Chelsea's Chicken by Stitching with the Housewives. And this one is a free design. Super cute. It's on 14 count chalkboard Aida. And then what I've done with the called for colors, I should say. What I've done, if I can get it out. I may have to get something. Oh, no, got it. Okay. What I did is I just put a magnet inside this frame, and then put a washer on the back of this, and then I can reuse these frames every month, and it just like snaps in there. It snaps in easier than it snaps out, apparently. And then those can just hang on there, and they can be cute and happy. Brings a little joy into my office and my little craft space, so that's always a good thing. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at, what I've been stitching on, what I'm planning, and I hope to see you guys online. I hope that you're in some of the same Facebook groups as me. If you are, look me up. It's Laura Brinkman, and I'm pretty easy to find online. And find me on Instagram at LauraB3677. And I will talk to you hopefully in 2 weeks. That's my goal. Every other Tuesday, I'm going to do a check-in and tell you what I've been working on and what I've gotten done. And I'm going to do better about like keeping track of what I've been working on and what I got done. So that's kind of where I'm at. So have a great rest of your day, evening, week, whenever. And I will see you online. Keep stitching.